when
Dude,
to...
Shapeshifter's good at it.
It's fun to watch, too. It's
against that smoke going invisible, you had to counter that.
That's cool. It's cool stuff to watch.
The robot threw a tracking missile on him.
All right, here we go. Now, I gotta be honest. I don't want to say I'm surprised. I am. I'm surprised. Ziggy's. This is both kind of uncharacteristic of both of these players.
You know, their picks.
Yeah. These aren't traditional picks for either player. Like, it took me a second to look at who's playing and then do a double take. So I'm like, who's playing?
Smoke pick. Popular today.
It's too much pressure. All right. Just like, yeah. Dubs takes round one. Now it's interesting because Ziggy is very skilled both on the pad and on the arcade stick. And it's interesting to watch him. I find it fascinating to watch people play on the arcade stick. It's a lost art, right? I don't think there's a ton of guys that can do it anymore. It's something that I don't, I feel like a little before my time. And guys that can do it well.
It's right at about our time. That was fading out.
It was fading out, yeah, and just arcades in general, you know.
Yeah, if you could play on the board.
Yeah.
The MK2 games on the board. That tonight.
Well, and not to take anything, not to discredit MK2 or anything, but the level of the speed, the rate of play between the difference between MK2 and this game, like I can kind of fiddle around on an arcade stick and play MK2.
Right.
You know, and I don't even want to pretend like I can play halfway decent, but it's nice. It's near I'm talking. It's apples and oranges between.
Exactly. You're talking about the 2-hit combos to 10-hit combos here.
Just the speed at which the game, and just because there's a run button, it allows the game to take a different pace.
Right.
Aside from just, advancing on your opponent and retreating.
You got a Jade pick. Going back to the Jade.
It adds in so many different, being able to, I think that's an underrated thing. I wish they would go back to this in Mortal Kombat games. Having a run button, I like it. I don't like the dash. I don't like forward. I don't like that. I like this rate of play. I like having basically a gas and a brake pedal. And I feel like all subsequent Mortal Kombat incarnations have just felt really slow and just, I don't know.
Nothing has definitely died out.
I don't know that it ever gained traction because I mean, I don't know. I could be like, this could be not true, but like, I feel like people like really did not respond well to the run button. Like people were like, why would you have a run button? What was that?
Yeah, that was it for that.
Yeah, the dash or whatever. Man, but I think, Mortal Kombat kind of changed that, right? Even with regard to blocking, right? Because Street Fighter was like you'd back up. It was a defensive to block. Whereas this changed it where you didn't have to stay on the defensive. You could advance and block. I don't remember, but correct me if I'm wrong, Shock. MK4 was the last MK to have the classic MK, I don't even want to say mechanics, but even though it was 3D, it still had the same, I don't know if it was like a physics engine or what it was, but